Okay, everybody, here's video number 2, and we're just going to kind of keep diving in on this and show you how some of these pieces fit together. And so let's go ahead and start with our seller lead capture page 1. And actually, I'm going to go back to the home page here real quick. First, I want to show you this. I'm going to click on this. The form that you have inside your FreedomSoft websites now is fully customizable. So if you click on this form right here, we're going to click on this gray area. You'll notice that the form is now highlighted blue. Let's say I want to drag and drop this around. I can do that. I can just grab this blue dropper and I can just drag it and move it around the page wherever I want. And so I'm going to put it back here just like I did right there. And let me make sure that my header element is dragged back to the top because I want that on the above it right here. And let's click on this form, okay? And what you're going to notice when I click on this gray form, it opens the form settings over here. And so what I have the option to choose is any form that is on my in my FreedomSoft system. And so this is Rob's new site demo seller lead capture page 1 form. And I can click open the web form editor. Watch this. I'm going to click this. It's going to open a new page. And now I can fully customize my form. You can fully customize your form. And all of these fields, your name, property address, best phone number, primary email, why are you selling, all of this goes directly into your FreedomSoft system as a lead. And so this gets pretty cool. Watch this. And it works the same way as the website page builder. I click into this. I click it right here. Notice it's highlighted blue. And I can add a new field. So let's say that I wanted your name, and then I wanted to add a new field, or I wanted to add instructions, or I wanted to add another button. Add a field, and all of your custom fields, any custom field you build inside your FreedomSoft system is available right here. So let's say we want to add a field on whether it's listed. We'll add a field. And then we can move this around and put it wherever we want right there. And you'll notice that there's all of these options to customize your field information. You can customize your colors. You can make it required if you want to or not. There's all sorts of options to manage all of these fields, but one of the most exciting things is that you can add any custom field to any form at any time. So we're going to go ahead and update the web form here, and we're going to go back to our web page builder. And if I update the page, we're going to see that the web form gets updated right down here. As soon as I refresh the page here, right there. Now our form on our actual website is asking whether it's listed or not. And it's a drop-down. So if I visit the page, we'll click right here and go visit the page. Get a fast, fair offer for your home today. Right down here, listed, yes or no. And so you can customize anything that you guys want to do, which makes the form builder super powerful. If you don't like the green, you click into here. You can go into the submit button text. You can change the name of the text. The button style is fully customizable. So let's say that we want to put more of a yellow color button on our page. And we're going to get it like that. And we need to change the text color now to black. And we can change all of that stuff. Update the web form. And I'll close down our web form editor. We'll go back here. We'll refresh this. And you see that now it is updated on the main page. Oops, I clicked the button to submit it. And it says, hey, these things can't be blank. So that's good. That's built in to do that. So let's go back here to, that was showing you how the form system works. If I go back to our pages, I want you to see that one of the pages we have here is a property listings page. Let me go ahead and pull this up. I'm going to close a couple of these other ones here. And Here's our property listings page. Now you'll notice that on this page there's a header section, and you'll see that I updated earlier in the other video this phone number, and you can see that because the header section is on this page, that update was applied to the entire site. So anywhere that you install a header section, it updates whatever you have inside this header section automatically. Well, let's look right here. This is our property listings page, and it says, please select the listing group you wish to use. Well, let me show you how this works. Inside the FreedomSoft system, we're going to go all the way back here, and we're going to go to property listings. Now, property listings and posts work the same way, essentially. They are elements that you are going to add to your page. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to add a new listing group. And let's just say that we want to add wholesale properties in Tampa. Okay? That's the group name that we're going to put properties into. Then the listing type. Now, you have the ability to now choose from wholesale properties to turnkey properties to rental properties to retail properties, owner financing properties, or note investments. This is so powerful. Let's just pick wholesale properties for now. And you can see right down here that it popped up the property data to display for all of your wholesale properties. Okay? Now, you get to choose and add in here all of your custom fields and match everything to your property listings. And so if you have all of these things, if you anything that you leave blank just won't show up, but if you have it and select where it comes from, after a paired value is after a paired value right there, you can add and customize this whole thing. So let's go ahead and we'll create our listing group and watch what happens now. Now we have a listing group called Wholesale Properties in Tampa. If I click Add a Listing, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a property to this listing group. And I'm actually shooting this demo on our staging server. We haven't pushed this live yet, so I'm just going to pick something weird and random out of our staging server and just show you how this works. So listing title, let's say that it's 64% of ARV, great, fix and flip. And the status of this particular property, coming soon, just listed, reduced, under contract, sold, new deal, hot deal. Let's make this a hot deal. And we'll type a description. This is a great hot deal. Okay? And you could type a whole lot more. Call me for more info. Click the links, look at the photos, etc. Right? You're going to put in what you would normally put in to sell your wholesale properties. Click continue to photos. And now we get to upload. And I'll go ahead and I'll do this. I'll just click here and we'll upload something. And we will go ahead and pick right here. Let's pick this little house right here. We'll go ahead and open. And that's going to upload this image into the website listing. Okay? And you'll see that the picture comes in right here. And we could add more. So if you have a bunch of photos for every listing, you can add as many as you want. And then if you added multiple, you can drag and drop them around and reorder them so that they post in the order that you want. And we'll click Create Listing. So now we have a property added to the Wholesale Properties in Tampa group, which is pretty cool because now you can manage all of the properties in multiple groups. Let's say, for example, that you're also doing business in another city or another type of deal. You know, let's say that you're selling some retail properties or you're renting properties out. You can go add another listing group right here, and now you can add, let's say that this is rental properties in Tampa. And you can say, I want to display all my rental properties for sale. And it matches up all of this stuff. You can link all of this in from your fields, from your FreedomSoft CRM, create the listing group. So now you have rental properties in Tampa that has no properties in it, and you have wholesale properties in Tampa that has this property in it right here. And so what we'll do now is go back to our pages, and we're going to go down to our property listings page, wholesale property listings in Tampa, Florida. Okay, this is the page that was automatically built for you. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and let's see, click on that page. Yep, there we go. Select the listing group right here. And now, which listing group would you like to use? Well, hey, I want to put my wholesale properties in Tampa on this page. So I click it, and it pops it in right here. Now, I can play with and change with any of the way this is laid out. It as a list or as a grid. I can change the background color if I want to. I can make it, a little light gray to just make it stand out. I can do whatever I want to do here. I can play with my padding like this. And there was no real information on that property that I picked. Otherwise, it would be fully filled out like you're used to in FreedomSoft. I'm just using our staging server here, and we don't have quote-unquote real properties in our staging server. You can pick how many listings you want to show per page, and it will just add auto pagination if you have more. So we can update the page right here. We can visit the page, and we'll refresh this. Oop, let's see, did I update it? And visit the page. And so we can visit the page right here, and that'll take you right to the page and show you what it looks like live. And you can click the view details, and you can see all of the details of everything. This is your list view, and then the full details are there when you click the list view. And so notice this left side scrolls up and down. So I'm going to click back right here, and I'm going to go back to my pages. And now I have gone ahead and managed my listings. And this, I do the same thing for my blog. I go into posts. I can add a post. I can title it. I can set the URL. I can set the author. I can create the post. And then what I do is I can type out my content. And this post is SEO friendly. So let's say that we buy any houses in Tampa, Florida. And this is from Rob Swanson. I'm going to create the post. It's going to show me what URL it's on. And this is what our blog page is going to look like. So I can click right here then and start typing out my content. Hey, real estate investors in Tampa, Florida, blah, blah, blah. And you can type more and more. And so now you can type out your blog post content, and you can still manage everything else, meaning you can add a new element to this page. So if I add an element right here, let's say I want an image in this blog post, I can add an image, and then I can put that image in the center. And now I can go here and I can add another element and keep writing more text below. So you can build out all of this, and you can say, well, hey, I don't want my text to be right next to the image right there. So let me just show you how this works. You'll add an element. You'll add vertical spacing. Let's move that right above the text. And now you have space between the image and your text. So you can, the reason this is so powerful is you can just customize so much, and you can make more space or less space, however much you want. So you can get things really, really laid out and built very, very beautifully. So if I can now save my draft, or I can publish this. I'm going to go ahead and publish it. And I want to go and add my posts to my blog page. So let's go back here, and this is how you can manage all of this. Let's go back to your blog page. Let's look at it. And right here on our blog, that post that I just wrote is here and available. And so as you start writing more and more content, it's going to show up and start to build out the SEO value of your site. So I hope you guys are getting a picture of how powerful this is, and really start diving in and using this. It's an incredible system, and you can add any of your own pages. Okay, so just because these standard pages are here, you can go right here to add a page, and let's just call this we'll just call this test page for no other reason. And we're just going to add a blank page to this for right now, and we're going to create a page. Page is creating. It automatically went ahead and put your header or your logo menu in here. And now what we can do is we can build out all of our content. See, here's our footer section. Here's the elements in our footer section. Let's just go click here, and we want to add a new section, make it a full width section, and let's add a text element. And this is how you build a page. Okay? And let's say that you said, wait a minute, I don't want to do a full page. I want to actually put a form on this page. Well, click in this section. Let's add a new section. Let's put a right sidebar. And then let's say we're going to add a text element here. But what we really want to do is just drag the text that we already built down. So we just drag that text down. We'll go ahead and remove this one. Now our text is here. This is how you build a page. And we're going to click to add an element over here, and I can add any of my forms right to this page, right there. I'm going to click the form element. Let me close that down. There we go. Now I'm going to select what form I want to use. And I'm going to click into the element, and I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to pick from my site let's see, the site that I use, and there's a bunch of them here in my staging server. There we go, Rob's new site demo, and I want to use this as a buyer lead capture page. I'm going to click that, and it updated my form. And so now I can use this page to capture buyer leads or seller leads or whatever I want to do. If I want to add a headline above this, I click into the form. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add an element. I'm going to call this a text element. And here's my text. Fill in the form below. Let's go ahead and drag that to the top. And let's go ahead and select this and make the font bigger. We'll make it 24 font. Let's go ahead and center it. And then let's go ahead and actually make the background color bright red. And let's make the text color white. And so now I've built a little header above my form. So if I publish this page and visit the page, there we go. This is the page that I just started to build. That's how easy it is to start building the various components. Now, I'll show you this too because it's pretty cool. Everything we have is optimized for mobile. It's optimized for a website. You can see what it looks like on a tablet, and you can see what it looks like on a mobile phone. And so every page you build is automatically optimized for mobile. Everything is mobile responsive. And we'll just go back here. I'm going to go all the way back to websites, and you can now see that on the new website builder, Rob's new site demo is right there. Let's go down here, web forms. You can build your web forms by launching a site. These were all automatically built for you, but you can build your own web forms custom. So let's just add a web form, and we'll call this custom web form. And let's say that this is for seller leads, and let's create the web form. And now we can put any information on this web form that we want and we can edit and change any of this stuff. So let me show you how this works. Let's say that you're working with an answering service, or you have a virtual assistant that's entering data for you, and you just want them to enter all of the information. Well, you come in here and you just add all of the fields from your custom CRM, all of your custom fields that you want on this form. You build out the form exactly how you want it, update it, and then let's go back to the website where we want to do this. So let's go into Rob's websites, Rob's demo site, and let's add a page. So we can add a page right here that is VA lead entry, okay? And we'll just build out the page. And here's what we're going to do. This is getting a little bit more advanced. Some of you are going to do this, some of you aren't. We're going to click here and we're going to add a new section. We're going to add a full width section. We're going to click on it to add an element, and we're going to add a form. And what's going to pop up is my ability to add that form that I just put in there. So please select the form you wish to use. So right over here on the left-hand side, it pops up and it says, hey, what form do you want to use? Well, I called this custom web form. That's the one that I want to use. And I added this estimated repair cost just to show you. And so now I have this page that I can give to my VA, and they can go in and they can enter all of the form information. But you're saying to yourself, hey, how do I get this form to go into the right place? Watch this. I'm on the form. You can click on any form inside your system. You can open the form editor. This is so cool, guys. Watch this. I've shown you so far the design elements, but look at your settings. When somebody fills out a web form, you can automatically link that form to any campaign that you want. So if I click a campaign out of my FreedomSoft dashboard, absentee owners direct mail, all of the leads now that come through this web form are going to automatically filter into your absentee owners direct mail campaign. You can automatically tie an autoresponder to this, and you can set when somebody fills out the form, where are they redirected? They can either stay on the same page, they can go to a custom URL, or they can just go to a FreedomSoft hosted site. We'll just leave them on the same page. Submission error, test mode disabled, save the changes. Now you've updated the settings of your form, and you've tied all of the forms directly to your lead campaign. And what is great is you can put forms in series. So you can create a web form 1 and then a web form 2 and a web form 3. And when they fill out web form 1, the lead gets put right into the campaign. When they go to web form 2 and fill it out, it goes into the same lead record in that campaign because we built it to be intelligent. It's really powerful. If you want to take any of the web forms that you can build inside FreedomSoft to any other site, you can. We give you the ability to publish this to any other site. So you can come in here and you can build out your web form however you want it and take that web form and put it on any other site that you're using. Now, we like to think that you're going to use it inside your FreedomSoft sites, but if you have other websites out there but you want to tie those websites intelligently right into the lead system in FreedomSoft, you can use the web forms. And then finally down here, domains, you can manage all of your domains. You can add a domain, you can buy it, you can buy domains right inside FreedomSoft, or add domains that you already own inside FreedomSoft. And then for every website, update the domain settings, and it's fully customizable. So I think this gives you a good overview in video 2, and I'm going to let you go ahead and dive into this. Support team will be here to help you guys out, and we're really excited about this. Hope you're loving it. Would you give us feedback? Tell us what you think. We worked really hard on creating something that's really, really powerful to help you guys out, so we would love your feedback. Thanks again. This is Rob Swanson for FreedomSoft. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.